Hi all. So this is my first attempt to do a video with this software that I installed, this app called Big View. That's Big VU. And it's actually a teleprompter app where you can put a script on it and then you can read it as you're doing a video. However, with myself, I do prefer to work unscripted. So I'm actually just doing this just from myself, from whatever flows through me at the time that I click record, and I just crack on with whatever comes into my mind. My work is quite intuitive in how I deliver when I'm speaking or discussing anything, either on a live or a recording, or even when I'm having a conversation with either a coaching client or a family member or a friend. There's times when I just tap it into, and some people call it the flow, the zone. And all it is I feel like with my intuitive energy that I've started honing, tapping into now, it's basically, I just feel like it's getting channeled through to me somewhere. Ideas and thoughts pop in my head, and I just share them as they come out from me. So, the first video I actually wanted to just record and talk about which topic was with regards to, and see, now this is where I'm having a moment. It was with regards to law of attraction, because that's something that's the biggest thing that's made a shift in my life when I first discovered what it was 10 years ago. Now, there's a lot of debates out there and a lot of people who think it's woo woo, hoo ha, and don't fully believe it. That's absolutely fine, but it's one of those things where you might not believe in electricity because you can't see it, or you don't believe in gravity because you don't see it, but it's there. And it's a law it's a universal law that you have to abide by, whether you like it or not, because it just is. So some people sit there, and the biggest comment I see across YouTube, across any social media platform where I see any groups to do with law of attraction, and you get some skeptical people and you get some naysayers or just negative people looking at that, and they'd be like, well, I don't believe in that. Or the top comment I always see is, so you can just sit there and think of something and it happens. Well, why has I've just thought of $1 million, why hasn't it happened? So what I wanted to clarify was, thoughts are an important part of law of attraction, because thoughts become feelings, become things. It impacts your attitudes, your actions, your behaviors, and it's the actions and behaviors that usually lead to what you manifest. However, this unseen force and this energy that actually attracts things into your energy field, it's something that's a bit more complicated than just thinking about something and it appears. So, an example and an analogy I'd like to give to make a bit more sense. So, it's like me saying, oh, I want to drive a car and I want to get from A to B. So, all I have to do is switch the engine on and I'll get to B. Switching the engine on is part of the process. You, of course, need to switch the engine on in order for the car to even be on. Then there's a number of other things that you have to do, such as, signaling, finding a biting point, putting yourself into gear, releasing your handbrake, and then, once you're on the course as well, there's certain directions and routes you need to take. You need to adhere to the traffic signs and signals and, laws. And then that's how somehow one bit by one, you go down the road, you do your first turning, you go down the road, then come to your first roundabout, then you go down the road, and then you join onto a junction somewhere else. And slowly but surely you get to your destination and your journey. Now, with law of attraction, if you just sit there and just think that, oh, I've got a thought and that's it, it's going to come to me, that's not enough. It's like sitting in the car, switching the engine on and thinking, this is enough to get me from A to B. So obviously that's not how things work. So that was just a little intro to me. And I'm Suman Mangra, part of Suman Mangra Coaching Services. And that was just my little take on how law of attraction works. But just, the way you wouldn't want to have breakfast, dinner, lunch all in one go. I'm just giving you this little, taster of where the law of attraction journey starts. So thoughts is a part of the process, and you do need to be very careful of your thoughts and your self-talk and your internal dialogue. But as I do more and more videos, I will build on how law of attraction has worked for me, how it's worked for many other people, and how you can make it work for yourself. So I'm tuning out now. One of my first videos. Hope you like it. And do like, subscribe, and share, comment. And I appreciate your feedback and look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.